everybody, it's Squeakerwood HCG coming to you on Tuesday afternoon. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I went to the gym today and I met with the trainer. My gosh. Now, I was not dressed to work out. It's because my in-laws asked me at 12 if I wanted, or 11:30 if I wanted to go eat lunch with them at 12:15, and I said, oh yeah. So I had to go get dressed, and I wasn't dressed to go to the gym. I'm wearing like jeans and, tank tops, but jeans and capris, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so I went and met with her for an hour and 15 minutes. So she went over all these workouts, and I'm like, are you serious? This pull-up machine that you put your knees on and I was like, she said, you need to do 12 of those at least twice. I thought, maybe I'll do 3 a couple of times. I'm so out of shape that it is not even funny. And I was thinking, while she was talking, I thought, you know what? If I had have done this when I weighed 204.6, I probably couldn't have done nothing. You know, and it's so weird how you continuously see yourself the same. I don't see myself any smaller, any different than you do weighing 205 pounds. You know, it's crazy. Crazy. Speaking of, this morning I stepped on the scales. It was 155.8. My LIW was 157. So I'm down 2.2 below. That just freaks me out because Miss Joanne Lamb, Miss HCG Lamb Chop, said something about, we were talking about not going below your 2 pounds because, if you read the Simmons book, it talks about that you start losing structural fat and you don't want to do that during P3 and all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to tell you what, I told Joanne, there's people like Miss Jamie and Sugarbug's done it. Go 7 below. I can't even imagine being 7 below my LIW. I have to fight to stay where I am. So maybe it was the treadmill yesterday. I don't know. I drank a lot of water yesterday, but I don't know. It's kind of like whenever we say, oh my gosh, I gained 0.3. And you think, how did I do that? What happened? What did I do? Sometimes you just, that's what I told my husband today. Sometimes you can't explain gains or losses, especially if you stay pop or you stay on protocol, you stay eating clean or whatever. Look at my shirt. How crazy. Sometimes you just can't explain why. You just have little gains, little losses, and you have to just go on, especially if you know that you've done the right thing, if I cheat, I know in my mind if I've cheated. So, what did I eat today? Oh, we went to Cheddar's, and what did they bring? That croissant with the honey butter all over it. I put it, actually, I told her I didn't want anything with sugar on it. Oh, we've got this new dressing, and we've got this. I ordered a grilled chicken salad that had pecans, my favorite, and cheese and bacon and some grape tomatoes, and I got ranch on the side. So did I eat my biscuit? No, I just drooled on it. I didn't really drool on it. I offered it to my in-laws and they both had one too, so they said, oh no. So it's set in front of me going, eat me, and I was like, nah, let me eat these pecans. Yeah, somebody mentioned that if they ate nuts, even a small amount, they had a gain. And I just keep thinking, maybe someday I'll get over that. I don't eat very many, really and truly, I don't. I might fill this area of my hand with some sort of nut. But anyway, so what else? I'm about to go pull weeds. And it is hot outside. And I'm going to the chiropractor because Susie, we were talking about the knots in my neck, and you said, how do you deal with the knots in your neck? I go to the chiropractor probably more often than I'm supposed to because I think at some point they're going to start making me pay. The insurance company's going to start making me pay full price. But I get the knots right here at the base of my skull. The chiropractor says that it comes from this area right in here is what these knots up here are from. But this is tension and it's stress and it's all that. I have them all the time. I have a small, if you go to the malls, you know, they have those, where they have those little TENS units, the little vibrating zit, 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 and I have those with 4 pads, and I put one here, and I get big knots here also. So anyway, that's my, and I've had a headache now for about 3 or 4 days. It's got up to the point that it's been making me nauseated, and I hate it. I was nauseated yesterday. I mean, and that's what I told my husband. I said, I know this is crazy. I'm hungry. I eat, and then I get so nauseated that I can't hardly stand it. But like now, my head hurts so bad that I'm nauseated. But I'm going to tell you what. I've never really been sick. Very few times in my life have I ever been sick, but I've always battled headaches. Always. My whole life. I mean, I remember in kindergarten coming home from school with headaches. So, you know. Anyway, enough of my, you know. So, what else? I'm on, this is my round 3, day 14. 7 more days, and I'm through with 21 days, and I pray. I was listening to Fluffy No Mo yesterday, and I love when she said that she has not had to do a correction day, and she's always stayed within the range, 2 pounds under, 2 pounds over, whatever, and that's where I want to be. Healthy and satisfied, and, you know, where you don't have to fret over everything. But on the same note, I think for myself, today, I have to completely be aware of what I put in my mouth, what I eat, what I drink, all of that, because it would be so easy, like today, that croissant with honey butter, oh my gosh. My father-in-law had honey butter on his, looked like it was that thick, and it was like, oh, yummy. So, for myself, I just have to be so careful to watch what I put in my mouth because I gain so easily. And I was thinking of Karen B. talking about on the Facebook page today about gaining some weight in P3 and felt like she needed to do more P3. Honey, girlfriend, I know right where you are because that's where I am. Somebody said, well, you're doing well on this round, but I'm going to tell you what, my first P3, I stayed 3 pounds over, and then my last week, the last couple of days, whenever I shot up, I mean, it was like overnight, I shot up 10 pounds overnight. And so, this time I have just on purpose has tried to stay so very careful. That's why I was asking about how many calories, because I found that last week, I've been doing my Fitness Pal. Last week, my average calorie was, I set it for 1,500. My average was 1,275 for the week, for 7 days. Excuse me. And so I was 1,797, I think, underneath the 1,500 per day for the whole week. And I averaged, for the whole 7 days, I had, now, you have your carbs and you have your fiber, so I'm talking net carbs, taking your fiber out of your carbs. I had about 120-ish carbs last week, so that's not bad. And but what I do notice is that if you look at the charts, it tells you to have like 60% of your diet coming from carbs, like 15% coming from fat, and 30% coming from protein or whatever. But whenever you try to, you know, stay away from sugar and you're staying away from carbs, then it kind of flips. You only have like 15% carbs, then your fat content is much higher, because if you eat avocados and my nuts, of course, and, you know, just the cream cheese and half and coffee or whatever, when you have all that, then your fat goes up higher. So, you know, which one do you prefer? Simeon says not to worry about the fat content, but worry about the sugar. So Anyway, just trying to balance. So anyway, I'm rambling and I'm at 10 minutes. So I'm going to go now and I'll talk to you guys later. Love ya.